Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Software Circle, where different people, different experienced people, different background people come and share their knowledge on this channel for the community purpose. My name is Balram Prasad and I'm working with Microsoft USA. And today I'm going to talk about MySQL database, and we will create MySQL database in Azure and see how to connect that one. So this video will be regarding that one. If you want to see other database how to create, you can see other videos in this playlist. Please subscribe to keep updated everything, and you also can comment so that what you need, which type of resources you want to see creation to use in any particular programming language, we will. So the question is that why we should create MySQL on Azure, right? We know that we can do on that on-prem or VM. So what is the benefit we are going to get if we are going to use this one, right? So if you see, this is fully managed database and intelligent performance recommendations we are going to get, enterprise security grade compliance and enhanced security capability using Azure advanced threat protection and other things, and integration with app services, Kubernetes services. That benefit we are going to get that one. So that we have some benefit if we are going to come, and then we have 99.9% SLA with all these things. So that is a big benefit, because if you want to achieve this SLA, then you have to maintain a lot of infra and lot of people to manage this one. So and then you can reach performance and built in AI. So we can see that on how to performance recommendation and other things works. But if you see that that same thing we have here also, that built-in high abilities or data protection using automatic backup and restore, that you have to do manually over there. Automated maintenance of underlying hardware and operating system database engine to keep service secure, so you do not have to worry about that one. You have to go with pay as you go. You do not have to buy hardwares, you do not have to do all these things, set up data server or VMs and enterprise grade security. So yeah, all this we are going to get all this if we are going to create that one. And whatever application you are going to write, it can connect using that one or MySQL bench, or we are going to see another tool for that one. We can go and see that one, and then you can database tools and application also we can connect with all this. So that is the benefit we are going to get that one. And there are two variation of that one, single server and flexible server also. We will little bit discuss on that. So let's go ahead in portal and create that one. As usual, we are going to create a new resource. A new resource, if we go into database section, and if before going to that one, if we see that DB ranking, MySQL is on the second one mostly used the database in the world right now, and MySQL is open source. So if we go and see that one, details about that one. So it is a secondary database model is document storage, but primary is it is used for relational database. And uh, if we go to their website, and then if we see that one, so on the portal itself, if we go into product section, we can see that that different editions for this one, and they have a small edition for also, where we can have a embedded database, a small application. If you have any tools or we are building or embedding something, you can use MySQL as an embedded database also. So that scenario, and in standard enterprise editions and career cluster career grade edition is also present. So you can there is a pricing for that one, annual subscription and other things. Previously it was open source, but after taking over that my Oracle, I guess they have a different plan for different editions, and also there will be, I guess, somewhere free editions. So we can go and see that one, classic editions. On Okay, so let's go back into Azure portal and let's see on that one. So if we go into database section of new resource creation, we had created a video for Azure SQL managed instance, how to create that one. SQL database also, which is fully serverless database. In Cosmos also, now we are going for MySQL, and then I will go for PostgreSQL also. So let's go and create this one. So there are two options in that, and this is fully managed services provided by Azure, so we do not have to maintain any server at all. So you want to go with single server, or we want to go with flexible server. And the flexible server is right now overview. Let's little bit read on that one. Single server is that broad range of transactional workload load in application. And the second one is that where we want to customize and cost optimize based on different things. That option is also there. And the second one, flexible solution, where maximum control will be with the developer experience. Another thing, we can customize everything. Here little bit less customization will be there, but this is a production ready database. So let's go ahead and see this one, that we will create single database right now. So I will go ahead and choose that resource group. I will put some name. So let's see that one, if I will go and put some name in existing thing. So okay, so I can put this one, and we can configure the server, which version or which region we have to create depending upon where your web application is hosted, where is your user is hosted. All this you will see and decide that where this you want to host this database, so that your latency will be less, network latency and other things will be less. And then we can configure that what is the pricing tier. So if we go with basic one, where up to only 2 core with variable IO performance, we have to go and pay this much amount of charge, right? 59 growth. And also if I do not want to go with auto growth, so that I do not want to do right now. But if we go into general purpose, you can choose that you can increase the vCore storage and backup retention period. And in that one, you can have backup redundancy as a local redundancy or geo redundancy. Geo redundancy is that where you, in case of regional outage or disaster, we can recover the data from this one. And then if you want to go with memory or optimize one, then where you need more memory and other things, that you can also go ahead and choose that one. So let's go with basic option right now, and then we can see, right? So let's see, I do not want to that much GB, so can I modify that one? Let's see, so I can go with 5 GB, and that will lower down my cost. Now I can go with one vCore also and see that one how it is going on that cost. So depending upon how much you are going to use, what is that your work load and other things, you can decide on that one. So once I select my server, and then I can go ahead and give that uh, server admin and password. So let's go ahead and give this. So admin one at least capital. So let must get most. Okay. Let's see. This is this text. So let's put this one, and then we can go an additional setting. There is nothing much over there. So double encryption, you can go ahead and do that when tagging and other things. So let's go and select that one and create. Let's wait for creation. It will take some time. Okay, so my resource has been deployed. Let's go to that resource. And if you see all these details, that hey, this is the server name, my software sector, mysql.database.portal, and this is the login details, and SSL enforce status enabled. Let's see more details. So intelligent performance is not configured. We can do that one. Read replicas, where your write will be happen to one region and read will be happen to another region, that we can configure. That is also not configured. Advanced thread protection is supported. That all this we can do, and enable SSL connection we can do for the security purpose. So that all setting we can go ahead and do that one. and then we can also see that how performance recommendation, that index tuning and other things we can see. If we run multiple queries, see that how much our current query is performing well or not. Then we can go and see that one, that this is the connection one, that all the where we are going to add this one. So let's add my client IP from my machine, that where we are going to connect with this one. So that I added over there in firewall, so that it will allow us to log in that one. And let's see more details on that server parameters and connection details. So these are the things are enabled right now on that server, and you can configure from that one that, hey, audit log enable is off, so you can on that one, and different things you can do. And connection string, we can see that one, this will be on this port, and this one we can use all these details. Let's go and see more details on that one. Okay, so till that it is updating our security setting for that one. Let's go and when I was working in, I have worked long back on MySQL. So I was using for connecting and managing purpose, I was using WebYog, that one, SQLyog for MySQL. So I will go ahead and download this one, and then we can install that one to connect and manage. Similar to, this tool is similar to SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio, and then we can use this tool for connecting to MySQL and running queries, creating database and other things. So let's go and let's see that. So I'm going to download free trial for that one. So let me put my name. Okay. So okay, let's read this for trial user and read this one basically. Okay. Okay. So it is saying that 14 days is left for trial. So I will go ahead and do this one quickly. It says that, okay, what is the connection for SQL host? So I will create a Azure MySQL. So this is just name, so I can give any name. Okay, now we have to give these details, that where is that our database is and other things are there. So we can grab these details from here, that okay, it is on the this place, right? This is that location where our database is there. We can put this address, and what is the our username is this one, right? Username is this one. Port is 3306, so that is okay. What is the password we have given? So I guess this is the password we given. So let's see, this is going to save this one. Let's test connection. So SSL is required, so SSL is required. So let's go to SSL, use encryption. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we can go and say that, okay, SSL is disabled. Let's put, because I have to do more settings, so I will disable these settings for now, and then we can deal with later that one. Because if we go with this enforcing SSL connection, then we have to do more settings for that one, which I do not want to go right now, because we might need to install different settings and different certificate on that one. So we will do this later. This PIM we have to install and other things we have to do, but if you are going with prod and other things, please use that SSL connection. I'm just doing this one for creating DB and run the query, and then I will delete that one. So that is why I'm not enforcing that connection, but that is a pretty useful scenario and useful feature to have for the security purpose. So let me test connection once again. So my connection is successful. I can go and connect this one. Do you have to, yes, change? Yeah, I want to change and save this one. So if we go and see this one, that I am able to connect with this one, and I can go with that different things over there. Okay, so there are different tables and other things. I let's go ahead and try to create a database over here. So this is employee database. Suppose this is employee database, I can go ahead and create this one. So I have employee database, and then I can go ahead and create table. So whatever table I want to create, so let's suppose I am going to create a person table. As usual, we are doing from this one in employee table. Engine is default. We can have that different type of engine with used by SQL, but yeah, I'm going to have all the setting default. ID name, let's column name, I will put ID, and then we can select that big int or what int. So we will see that one. It is PK, and it is auto incremental. I can do that one, and then I can go with first name, and it will be hair care. So let's see, text or whatever, we can hair care, we can keep that one, and last name also we can keep something. Okay, and the hair care length I will go and put into length in 50. This one also hair care 50, and let's save this one. Okay, table created successfully. I do not want to create more tables, so I will say no. And then if I go and say that, hey, I want to open my table, so there is nothing because I do not have anything. And if I want to alter table, I can do an alter table. And then if I have to copy and other things, I can do that one. Open table in new thing, I can go and simply say like this one also, that okay, I want to do this one, and if I do this one, it will be having, I guess, what is this one? So save changes, I can go and save changes. So now if you go and use this one, so once again open table, now I can see one name. But if we want to run the query also, that if we want to run using query and other things, we can do that one also. So let's go and see that one. So insert into, we can do insert into employee person ID, first name. ID we do not need because ID is a auto generated column, so I will remove this one, and then I will say that whatever Balram Prasad 1, let's see, Balram Prasad, Balram 1, that is bad thing to give this one, but let's see this one. And then I will go ahead and run this query, where I will execute this query, selected query, let me select that one and run that one. So it says that one row is affected. Now if I go and say that, hey, I want to run another query, so I can go here and say that, hey, select start from employee dot person table. Can we run this one? So if we run this one, we can see 2 records, right? So we can run this. You can we can play with this tool, and we can do all the activities, like if you want to set up anything, if you want to do more lot of activity, we can do that one. So this is the similar to SSMS, what SQL Server Management allows. That is the tool we generally used to have, and I was used to run this tool and do that one. So we can do all these things. For this video, I wanted to do this one only, and now we know that how to create this databases, and now we will create some program from different things to connect this one, do CRUD operations on that one, and then we will